Fabric Introduction Video Part 2 is a short video with Liam Henneman, who is leading the IT function at Leopard. And in this video, he explains briefly what additional video demos there are available to help brokers understand all the details in learning how to use Fabric when they want to work online. And he also talks about the broker benefits for having that audit trail and footprint of activities available in case a broker or a client wants to go back to a history of activities and interactions with Leopard. Then Fabric as a portal will show this history of activities and events, and that's usually advantageous for brokers and clients.
This is just an introductory interview about what Fabric can bring to the table for the brokers. But I mean, what other demo videos have you made?
Yeah, so one of the things we've discovered with Fabric is that there's a lot of functionality there, but there's a lot of things that maybe people don't know how to use, or that there's things that maybe they just haven't noticed. They work through the system in a particular way when there are other aspects to the system that we offer that they can make use of. So we've recorded a short series of videos that you can go into. They're each named by topic to find out exactly how a particular piece of Fabric works. So there are videos on how to send a proposal form to your client, how to complete the proposal form with your client, how to receive and go through a quotation and accept a quotation, and how to manage your policies, but both your policies that have just come live to any policies that are up for renewal, or even in the case of policies that require an endorsement to change them or are lapsing or cancelling.
Okay, fantastic. So then apart from this interview, people should also look out on the platform for those nuggets that you created. If you get stuck with, navigating the portal, then, you could look at those videos that'll help you through it step by step. So I think that's a great initiative. Often people that are non-IT, we get very intimidated by a new system, and they're kind of, if there's a small video clip that can hold your hand through the process, that gives that feeling of safety that you are able to do it online. So that's a great initiative right there, Liam.
Also, the videos are short, even though I went through kind of each field and a quite comprehensive take on the product. So you'll see that the videos are only a couple minutes long. And even then, if you were doing it live on the system, it'll be even faster for you.
Yeah, okay, great stuff. So my last question is, if you can scan all the feedback that you have received, and you can sort of isolate the most positive feedback or the most common feedback that you receive about what Fabric is doing for the broker community, what would you say that is?
I think it really, once people are using the system, it really, really helps them in terms of managing the whole life cycle of their policies. That, it's not just being conducted over a phone. You can see every single piece of what's happened while you've been interacting with this client. You can see the full history. And the advantage really comes in when you go to renewal, as was said a bit earlier, that the ability to just fill in one or two fields when you're renewing and to receive reminders that you have these renewals due, because we send reminders from 10 weeks all the way up until the end date of the policy. So every week or two, the policies you haven't renewed will just flag and say, just remember that now there's 6 weeks to go, or there's 4 weeks to go. So people can use that as a list to manage their business. So they don't have to have a huge rush at the end of the month trying to quickly get all their renewals done. That they can just approach it systematically, and it allows them to get that work done far more efficiently and far more easier.
I mean, one of the things that I've just thought about while you were speaking is that, if the customer is making a query or a follow-up or an inquiry of some sorts with you, then that trail of information and activities are there. You don't have to go, oh, did I save this in my inbox? I mean, where is the document? I mean, where's the signed copy? Where can I find it? Who sent what to which kind of email address? I mean, I think that is a huge time saver for people that there's a trail of activities with date and timeline stamps so that you never have to look for something, right? I never thought about it until you started speaking about that.
Well, Fabric also has quite a strong document generation side to it. So I know that some of our brokers are more old school, if I can put it that way, that they want to have physical pieces of paper sitting in a filing cabinet.
Yeah.
So anytime, wherever you are in Fabric, you first of all, you don't have to complete a process at any given time. You can always just save it, come back to it later, pick up work whenever you want. And every single screen has a print function, and it will print out the document associated, whether it's the quotation or it's the policy schedule or it's the confirmation of cover or the proposal form. And our proposal forms, when you print them out, they have all the small amount of questions that Leopard asks, but we've added in several of the questions that other insurers might ask. So you can print out the proposal form, and if you want to, you can send that proposal around to other insurers. So you can use that proposal form as a basis for anything you want to do, not just with Leopard, but to fulfill the interests of your clients all the way through.
Fantastic. It sounds really great. So, I mean, I want to give my compliments because it sounds like it's not an IT process that was built in isolation. It was definitely something that was constructed with the feedback of your client base, in this case, your broker community, which is really fantastic. So, Liam, as you are expanding on that, I want to wish you just really great success. And I hope that this video has convinced some people at least to explore it and see what can it do for their productivity and their client relationships. So thank you for sharing your insights and your feedback with us.
And thanks for your time. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Liam.
Yep. Bye.